I don't know where this thing gonna go, man, but it's gonna go somewhere.
Oh, yeah. I gotta,
There it is.
yeah. Let me know when you ready.
I'm ready.
What up? Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all now tuned in with your guys, Joe T.
D. Johns.
And this is two grown men having a conversation.
On a Wednesday.
In the building.
This our day? I'm trying to get you on camera. Or Sunday better.
Any day, really. I mean, y'all let us know, because really, you know.
Yeah.
I'm ready every day.
Yeah. How you feeling? I'm
feeling good, man. I'm feeling, I don't know. I just been in a great mood these last couple of days.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, man. I just been, I don't know, just upbeat, like something's coming.
On the horizon.
Something's on the horizon.
If y'all ain't checked out Better Together, episode 4, he was in his pocket. he was in the bag.
Go check that out.
Teaching the old heads. We supposed to be the big bros. He teaching us.
Man, we all teaching each other, man, for sure. When I go back and listen to him, I be realizing now, you know, D, you got to be ready, man, because everybody heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
How you feeling though?
I feel intentional today.
That's what's up.
I woke up with intent. Didn't let too many things cloud my judgment. Not really cloud my judgment, but get in the way.
Mm-hmm.
I've been waking up, starting with devotion, probably for the last about 6 to 8 months consistently. Monday through Friday. I don't know why I be taking the weekends off.
Taking the weekends off on devotion.
My bad, girl. I really don't know. I treat it like it's school, like it's part of my school routine with the kids.
Yeah.
It's been centering me. And the constant theme is be anxious about nothing. And everything through prayer and supplication with thanksgiving. That's the part that most people don't say. With thanksgiving, make your request known to God. So I've like I was telling you before, I took my mother-in-law to the airport this morning and came back. It was just me and gospel, old gospel. Had a moment. I can't even say a moment, just had a worship service in the car. It's been a minute since I have allowed that to happen because it's not like it's foreign to me.
Well, I know that feeling too.
Yeah,
man.
I don't know what the other people on the road saw.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they know nobody called to pull me over.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel good, man.
Yeah. I need one of them good ones, man. It's been a while, you know. I get down and talk to the king, man, but I know that right there. I know that moment, them moments right there, man.
Yeah.
They much needed, man. It's kind of coincide, I think, with where I'm going. It's a new show. Me and baby were watching last night. It's called Blue Therapy. It's like they shooting it like documentary style with couples, like they going through therapy, right? And it's a guy on there named Victor, and I can't remember his girl name. And a part of the session seemed like they were just trying to get him to open up more than what they feel he has expressed.
Yeah.
But when I was watching him, I was like, this is one of them things I be trying to explain to baby about us as men. Sometimes it just seems like y'all want to turn us into women. Like you want me to be super emotional all the time.
Right.
And the man answered the question, and they kept. And in his body language, they was making it as if they were maybe getting to something or touching on something that he just wasn't ready to release on. But watching him, I was asking myself, what pain do men keep to themselves? And what do we not express? Or what have we felt like we've dealt with and we done moved on for it, but other people feel like we need to let it out to the world or them as well. I've dealt with a lot of things. I know I don't treat people from my pain points, or I don't like when sometimes things get misconstrued why I respond a certain way to certain things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Me as a man, I don't like to dwell. I don't like to live in places of pain.
Yeah.
You know, I could deal with it, process it, and I'm gonna move on. But I'm wondering, do we need to be more expressive about what we feeling? Because I don't feel like I get to a place of resentment, bro. That's me. I don't feel like I know when I'm there though. I know when I done got to a place of you've been suppressing this and holding this and now it's done. But I feel like I think I am a problem solver. I ain't looking to express every single thing every single time. I'm looking to make the adjustments to solve the problem for it to get better versus always expressing how I feel. If that makes sense.
It does make sense. And as you said, I'm thinking about, I don't know if it was last night or the night before, my wife was asking, she was like, what's wrong?
Mm-hmm.
I was saying nothing was wrong because what I was dealing with, I was gauging it like I got it.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't anything big, but she was like, you all right? Like, what do you need? And I was like, no, I think I'm straight. And I think that's become it's become more repetition than honesty. Not necessarily lying to her, but being honest with myself about the thing that I'm dealing with, making it small because a small thing seems to be easily overcome. So if I tell myself this is a small thing, now I'm not being honest with me, right? And I get in those seasons where I don't want to say being false positives in a sense, in terms of being positive for the sake of being positive, like just I'm gonna push through, or I got it, or it's not that big, or just calling the thing not what it is. I think that's what the way I was really trying to frame it. And I got to catch myself. Like, am I actually, when you say you move past a thing and you get through things, I do that because it's become a habit. But sometimes I probably don't spend enough time in whatever that thing is to deal with it. So if I move my emotion past it, to me, that's good enough. That doesn't mean I actually move past the problem.
Gotcha. Yeah. I feel that. I feel like if men were to get to a place to express their emotions almost on an equivalent level of women, things would be too heavy. And then I think it would probably make matters somewhat worse, because who's going to understand that other than another man?
I get that. Also, that's why it's important how you pick your mate. Because if that's not part of the stress test and understanding who your person is, you may make a choice based on all the upside that you see. But this thing you're dealing with, you can't take to her, and you never take it to her, right? And then it's almost a disservice to her because you're not, I just really just be telling my story. When I be making these comments, like getting to a point where you don't allow them to be there for you, so you don't even know. So just making the judgment that a thing is too heavy, I get what you're saying, like continuously dumping is what I'm hearing. Like, every little thing or everything that you call little dumping, I get that.
Yeah.
But you can also get to a place where, like I said, you handle things so much, or you take that responsibility. You take that the responsibility not to fix you, like Rez was talking about. It's not about her fixing you, but for her to be a sounding board about a heavy thing. If you never get reps in that, you'll never go to her. So you'll only go to your boys. You know what I'm saying? I think there are things, there's still things with me that to the grave with some of my guys.
Yeah.
Like that's what it is. But that's not all of it. You know what I'm saying? So I've been trying to get better at allowing her to be there. Like, give it the opportunity to demonstrate.
If I had a pain, my number one right now would be carrying. It ain't my household. It's everything. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like it's something that I always need to talk about because of my body language at times where I'm trying to figure things out. I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I get that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not upset. I feel like I'm doing what a man is created to do naturally.
How do you explain it to her though? Because that was why I slipped.
Yeah.
Because I will appear mad. Like if I got outside of myself in the moment and like, okay, you're presenting as something that's really wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying nothing is wrong. Those things are incongruent. She's confused, right? And then maybe it gets to a point where when something's really wrong and I look the same, now she's like, well, that's just that's him.
So when I'm expressing like what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to figure out what I have going on, I know she's there.
Yeah.
And I've told her how to be there. Sometimes you don't even have to say nothing. Just let me get it. I don't even expect an answer because sometimes as I'm talking, I can kind of work it out.
You need to hear it
as I'm going.
Yeah.
As I'm going. And I know she'll probably get in her head at times when I do start explaining how much is going on as well. And it might put her in, it might overstimulate her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing I think we could do naturally as men to keep from overstimulating our women and trying not to make them feel maybe what we feeling and what we going through, because at the end of the day, we feel like we're gonna figure it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If it get too heavy, I know you there. As I was watching, it was another man on there who was explaining everything that he do. He got a stay-at-home wife. And he was explaining everything he do to, you know what I'm saying, make sure the family's straight. And I told baby, I said, that's he doing what me and bro been talking about. They're not even expecting that. He's putting that load on himself. But he was using it as his excuse to an extent. And it was creating a load that don't even have to exist. So I went through that in my head too. Where is my balance of maybe or pain or stress that we as men create on our own, and it's really nobody's fault but ours, but we want people to understand.
Right.
Because
we don't want to explain it.
Because he kept trying to express, you know what I'm saying? He kept saying, but y'all don't understand what, and I was like, that's what bro was explaining. Ain't nobody asked you for that. I'm about to ask you for that. And now what you feel it is on you, but you're using it against her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially if there's no conversation about it. I can see if in my case I said, hey, I'm thinking this, and she expressed, that's not my expectation. If I did it anyway, that's on me. But to do it because of whatever I thought I was just supposed to do. And I can't, I gotta say it's what I thought I was supposed to do based on my standard, because that's not how I grew up. My mom worked. So when Keisha and when I met Keisha, she was working. We got married. She was in the military. We made a decision at kid number 3, all under 5, that she was gonna get out. She had done 8 years, and that was a joint decision. We did talk about that. And I didn't. It was a sense of pride for me to be able to kind of do that. And then as I was able to, as I chose to increase our lifestyle consistent with the increases, that's when it became pressure. Like if I was disciplined enough to stay at a lifestyle longer than what I did before, every time something big happens, something big happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you look up and it's like, man, oof, y'all expensive. It ain't y'all though. Like it's kind of what you set up.
Yeah.
Another piece of it that came to mind and why it's critical to understand who your partner is, like mine, if she knows that I'm stressing a thing, if she can see that I'm carrying the load that I won't explain, now she burdens herself to figure out how to take the load off me. So now, now it's almost competition. Who can bear the biggest load? And that wasn't the intent, but it can get there, and all of it yields frustration.
Yeah.
Ultimately, we both want the same thing, but not being open enough soon enough to talk through things. I ain't want to burden you. A conversation doesn't necessarily have to transfer the burden.
Facts.
And a lot of time, I really didn't need to transfer the burden. I just wanted to, I just wanted you to understand, but I didn't want to explain like we were just talking about.
I be wondering this too, bro. I be wondering how a lot of us having similar conversation with what they dealing with self, within relationship, parenting, like nobody's arriving to the point where it seems like somebody's got this figured out. Like because I watch a lot of this stuff in which we practice a lot of the things we talk about, but still it seems like, and maybe probably gonna be upset that I'm about to say that because she feel like I minimize a lot of things.
I can see that.
Yeah. Because sometimes majority of the times, I feel like this is too small for it to disrupt something so beautiful.
Right.
But it's still, I hear you, but we don't have to spend that much time on this. You know what I'm saying? Which I need to get better with that. And maybe that could come from something deeper that I never grew up on, processing things.
Yeah.
And really talking them through, figuring out what's what. We're still gonna go back to what I'm saying. I genuinely do not like that though. I don't like to live in a place. What's the problem? Let's resolve it. Let's get better at it. We ain't gotta almost have a week worth of therapy over why is it, because I'm gonna feel like so much time has went by.
Yeah.
So there are so many other things we could have done together. It's so many. We could have went an 8. We could have went to the movie. We could have did an activity that we could have went to paint and sip. You know, we could have went and had a picnic somewhere and just I'm so big, man, bro. I remember telling myself in the cell one time, in situations, why come you couldn't just turn and go do something completely different? And it used to boggle my brain because I couldn't figure out why.
Yeah.
I had a cellmate one time, way from back home. He always used to ask me, because he knew I was big on God. He would say, who created God? When he used to say that, my mind would go insane because there
it is. You understand
it. Yeah. So in what I feel be small situations at times, I'd be like, why can we just can't pivot right here in this moment, do something completely different? We heard each other and create a better, beautiful moment to reflect on.
Yeah.
I don't be knowing what that is.
I think there's a place for compromise for sure. Like the one day thing doesn't have to take a week, but maybe you give it a second day because she needs it, or if you need it in a case. Your lifestyles, your backgrounds are so different, and I'm not speaking as a street guy, but being on the lower bleacher watching, courtside watching, it's fast. Like everything you have to, decisions have to be fast because they could cost a lot. You know what I'm saying? You got to be, from what I see, you got to be quick to. A lot of people that I saw were quick to judgment because you got to demonstrate. You can't let a thing go because if you go off and think about a thing, there are people watching and judging that you didn't act in the minute. So, and some of that may be to your benefit now. Like it may in some situations it may work in a relationship. It may not work in all aspects of the relationship. Like if you out and about and you see danger, you're probably better suited to react to it because your spidey sense is going off. But if she reacts to a thing the way that you wouldn't react, now you got to pause because she don't have that filter to see life that way, to see something either as go at it quickly or get off it quickly.
Get off it. I think I just, me as a man, I can't speak for all men. I feel like listening now, I don't like to express pain because I want to live in peace. I don't want to always talk about my feelings because I'm trying to create something I never saw. I'm trying to create a reality that almost seems impossible. So these things that pop up at times, or these lows that pop up at times, I don't like to constantly go over them because I'm trying to get on the other side of them so quick because I want to live in peace. I don't want to beef with you.
Yeah.
I don't want to go over that with you. I don't want to continue to talk about the issues with family. I want to figure out how to get on the other side of it so quick because I want to live in peace. All I've seen is pain. All I know is pain.
Right.
Why I want to keep talking about it. And it just seems, and when you constantly reiterating it, at this age, from to be 40, it seems like, well, where does it stop?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to look up at 45 having similar conversations at 45 when it's like, well, what progress did we really make if those things are still within me or still coming out of me in how I express myself at times? Nah, let's get on the other side of this. I want to live in peace. I don't want to talk about pain all the time.
I think life is challenging in the extremes. So extreme pain, and that's what I was trying to explain in terms of like being positive for sake, like saying I'm positive through a negative situation. Cool. But if that negative situation can actually do more harm if you don't acknowledge it properly, what good was being positive for the sake of being positive? And I'm not saying, again, I'm probably not explaining it the best, getting this thought out of my head, but like you just said, I dealt with a lot of pain. I don't want to acknowledge pain anymore. Where you might need to shift is, I've dealt with a lot of pain. Now I understand how to deal with pain. So pain shouldn't freak me out. Pain shouldn't set me off. Number one, I've experienced probably more traumatic things than this. And now I have tools to actually deal with it. Like if you learn, my son is in trade school now, to go through trade school, get his journeyman card, and then go to a company and say, I learned this, but I never want to use it. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
No, I did learn that, but I never want to use it. Like, you got the tools now because life is still going to hand you challenges.
That's real. That's real. It seems like we live more in lessons than we live more almost in constant, like we're constantly having to learn something about ourselves.
For sure.
Which is beautiful.
Yeah.
I want to live in the moments of being on the other side.
Right.
I want to enjoy this thing because now I'm having to learn another thing tomorrow about something someone told me that I probably didn't look at, or something I said to you. And then we get in a constant, getting these constant conversations where it seems like every week something's being pointed out, or something needs to be worked on, something wasn't handled right, we could have approached this different, and you're in this headspace of always trying to be mindful and aware and self-reflect, but you never live in what you've actually learned. We've never embraced what we talked about 3 weeks ago or 2-3 months ago that got better, we never, let's say it like this. We never celebrated
Gotcha.
the milestone we did.
Yeah.
It just turned into another situation, something that needs to be fixed.
Have you had that conversation?
I just thought about it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like there's always going to be a thing.
Yeah.
There's always going to be a thing.
Yeah.
You've been more successful today than you've been to this point in life. Are you happy? I mean, are you finished being successful?
Oh, no.
Okay. Right.
Oh, no.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to not celebrating. Y'all know I'm still trying to figure that out now.
What does it look like for y'all? What does it look like to celebrate? Let's just say if it was something simple because we always talk about communication is key. What does it look like to celebrate your person to get that they got better in communication? Is it a date night for it? Is it a meal for it? Is it a thing to where we're acknowledging we've got better at communicating versus it came back up when it was bad? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's always a tap on the shoulder for the wrong. What is the thing we need to celebrate that we can? That's what I need. Where are the memorable times to reflect on that we celebrated this versus your mind having to here it go again?
Decide that. Decide that. Yeah, decide that for y'all because as much on the extreme as you are of water off your back, this don't bother me, we getting through a thing, that also suggests that maybe we don't need to, he don't need to, like, do he need to really celebrate that we doing good? Like, isn't doing good enough? Like, if you don't have a conversation about, like, I know I need this. That's what is our monthly celebration? Every month we're going out and it's on the calendar to be a celebratory time. You come with your goods, I come with my goods. This is going to be a good, that might be corny to some people, but decide for y'all what that look like if y'all need it.
Yeah.
Because if you need it and she don't, y'all still need it.
What's something you feel like you and Keith practiced early in y'all marriage that because of life, y'all got away from it?
Oh, date nights.
Date nights.
Just hanging out for the sake of hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool.
Yeah.
Like, she was my first. It wasn't like if the guys weren't doing nothing, oh, baby, what you doing?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Guys had to hit me like, yo, are you alive?
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to pull up on you. Like, it was that. And we always had a blended family, but like that, going from 1 to 2 or something, 2 to 3, we thought that was an incredible challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Here we are with 5.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not that, it's that we let life get there. And then she came home. I'm like, okay, more kids. I really got to get after this corporate thing. And I went that route and kind of, not even kind of, took squandered the opportunity to spend way more time. Man, if you enjoy being around your partner, your wife to be, that's priceless.
Yeah. Because I want to ask you, because I feel like there's more time to see your partner evolving when you spend that kind of time.
Yeah.
Versus life. Because here recently, with the business we're doing and then then the wedding, it ain't a wedge, but we could tell a difference in how much time we actually spend around each other versus now that we used to versus now.
The what, man?
You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait till a year, May 2027. I'm gonna put it on my calendar. The conversation we're gonna have in hindsight about the wedding.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be beautiful. I haven't had a conversation with a couple. I'm not just talking about how guys feel differently about things. It's like, man, that was for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make it memorable for sure.
Yeah.
But on the other side of that, and y'all doing life and like Red say, in covenant, the wedding gonna be a very small thing.
Yeah.
Very small thing.
I believe that, man. And she do got this thing she be saying to me. She be saying, sometimes I feel like you let your ego make you feel like you some kind of simp or something, like you soft or something. Like what she tell me. And I don't think that, bro. I don't feel like men, do y'all feel like doing the emotional things, the vulnerable things, and being transparent, even being affectionate to a level that makes you uncomfortable? Do you feel like in your mind you're not doing it because it comes off as soft to you? I genuinely don't feel like I'm not doing this because people are going to see me and think I am soft. I just don't. We hold hands. I'm opening.
Check.
and
I
I'm
kiss
saying,
on the mouth.
I'm saying these things because I feel like she bring them up when I'm not doing it all the time.
Yeah.
Like the time I'm not holding your hands, oh, it's a lot of people. He must think this gonna make him look soft. I'm not thinking that though, bro. I'm not thinking I ain't finna do that right now because that ain't how I'm thinking.
Yeah.
My mind just be somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I don't be present or be I don't know how to explain it, but have you ever, you couldn't have.
I'm trying to think, like, hold that PDAs. No, let me get that.
When you get emotionally invested to your partner, you want to do all these things.
Yeah.
It's natural to do all these things. Have it ever just been like, I'm just chilling right now, though?
Yeah. I mean, it's like that often. I think the point that you'll appreciate after some time is that she still wants that. If she's in her mind assuming a thing about you and just adjust to that to appease you, or he just ain't gonna never just you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the seed of resentment. And it might not be big. It might be she might start denying herself. Well, I guess he don't like it. She might make it less of a deal to her because how she thinks you feel about it, and you really don't even feel a way about it. So if the conversation is still coming up, unless that conversation is a reason for y'all to have some static, like, oh, she doing the thing again. But if this is like something that's front of mind to her, and because it's so regular when it doesn't happen, of course. Of course. That's like if y'all say, I love you all the time, and then you walk out of the house and don't say it. You might have been, I'm late to this thing.
Right.
Both things are true.
Right.
You was late. You didn't do what you normally did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The fact that she cares about it, for me, it's when that small thing is a reason to go into a big thing.
Right.
That's different.
Right. I did a story time the other day, man, and about this guy I was locked up with, and him and his girl had got into it on the phone because he normally calls at a certain time. And so I posed the question, can routine become manipulative? I was asking that because why would it cause an argument or a disruption in something so beautiful and so strong just because that happened once or twice?
That's different. Yeah. That's different.
And that person responds a certain way, like you're trying to control it by saying, no, but you always, it's completely different. Yeah.
But even that, man, I mean, I think there's like, how many times does that continue to happen? Because the first time it happens, clearly it needs a conversation because y'all understand things differently. If y'all can't get to an understanding, I mean, I don't know where there's to go after that. Either y'all both agree that we just gonna deal with this, or y'all figure out how to fix it.
I ain't never had to get so much understanding with somebody in my life. I like it though.
Bruh.
It's helping me in every aspect of life.
And you 2 years in.
It's helping me in every aspect of life already.
I hope I hope this show going 5 years from now, or in whatever format that looks like. Whatever format that looks like.
Yeah.
He was like, bro, man, that won't nothing. That would bother me because that is the extent of your experience now. Like your life experience is still more heavily weighted to life without her than life with her. I'm at the point now where I've known my wife longer than I haven't. I've known my boys from home, like longer than you haven't. You know what I'm saying? So things that at 2025, where the balance of the bulk of what I knew was me doing me, 35, started at 45, like, how did you, I still find out things about my wife, and you would think after, I've actually known her 30 years, 31 years.
I'm only 38, bro. Let's stay at 31.
I'm gonna make sure, because my high school, next year is my 30th year reunion.
Yeah.
High school. And I knew her, about 31 years knowing.
Whew.
And to still be figuring out things because they're still figuring out things about themselves. I'm nothing like what I presented.
Yeah.
and she still had the receipt. It'd be a logical refund. It's like, this is not what I bought.
When it comes to that pain stuff, man, where we started out with, which I did the last live on, that shackle to your past, I wonder, is there any pain that is a shackle? I just go on, I just keep going and keep going. And would that make whatever part of me any better?
Releasing it?
Yeah, if it was really addressed and it was a conversation, even getting to the root of something, acknowledging, would that give me some insight on how to deal with things differently, even after it's been rooted for that long?
That was the whole point of that conversation. When we got to a point in the conversation where I asked the question, is there anybody that you still have shackled to their past, or is there anything about you that's still shackled to your past? Right? And there was so much dialogue about releasing things, letting it go, because if this thing is holding me, I can't, only to realize that we all have things that we allow, maybe we suppress it, and that's that fake positive. I'm over that. No, I don't talk about that. It's two different things. So is the risk of bringing it up worth the reward? You don't know that until you get to the other side of it. Because you can be comfortable being, like I said all the time, being away for sake of being away. You become a professional at that.
What if it's better to stay away from it?
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
I don't know. That's above my pay grade.
All this work that we have to do, you know what I'm saying, as humans on this journey, evolving and living life, it makes you realize all the things life commands you to do is really irrelevant. It's growing as an individual. Of course, we got to pay our bills, we got to feed our family, but this, at 38, and still finding out things about myself, learn things about my person, learn things about my family. It's bittersweet because you have to ask yourself, what is my lesson before the grave still learning? What have I released? What didn't I release? What could I have released that probably would have opened up another portal? Is that holding me back from certain blessings or certain opportunities because of maybe attitude or the way I think about things, or my lack of patience, or character flaws, or like all these things you have to go in your mind, because there are certain things that I have addressed that has made me better in character at times. Once I realize that's not a healthy thing to do all the time because of You know what I'm saying? To blame that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess.
What do you think is the worst case scenario of going to those places and mixing it up and seeing what happens?
I have a real issue with making changes and people around me don't. That would be the thing. Even if I addressed whatever of whoever that I feel, and if that's a pain, because it is,
mm-hmm.
and nothing, then what? Versus me getting to a place in my mind and knowing it's a pain, but I'd kind of done accepted that. If I expressed it, whether it be mama, daddy, auntie, daughter, and I started explaining because I want better and I want to treat you better at times. Because sometimes me and my daddy just had a conversation the other day, and he done a thing that I know he do. And I said, he doing it. And it's manipulative. And I was just like, I'm going to deal with it another way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fix it without having to explain. You almost trigger me. So if I bring the thing up and and the trigger come back around, I'm going to want to say, you know what? Because why I got to make all these changes? Why I got to open up about it? And I know it's probably somebody that'll say the same thing to me because it's a constant evolution. It'll be something somebody could say to me, baby, my mama, you got this thing. We got to allow each other way more grace. As I'm listening to myself, really love your people, man. Like we messed up.
That's like you working hard, taking care of everything you had to take care of. You said, man, I'm gonna buy my dream car. Done everything right you're supposed to do. Financially, it's fine. It doesn't hurt. You can buy it twice. You go buy the car, and then you send your keys to somebody else. They got the keys, you got the car. Nobody's enjoying
it. That's crazy. No, seriously.
So you work that hard to get it, but you allowing somebody else to have the keys to you to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that will be the gist of probably a lot of my that I just keep going.
Yeah, because you got another car. I'm saying you got the car. That was just my dream car. You know what I'm saying?
For I guess I could say it like this. I forgave myself.
Mm-hmm.
I've did a lot of work on myself. Having to go back to certain places that may still be laying dormant in some. Sometimes they feel safe to me because I've done a lot of work that may open myself up to something I may never get in other places.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you comfortable where you at? Which is a contradiction to.
Yeah, to everything.
Yeah.
I'm loving life right now, though, bro. I really am, man. I'm loving. How do I explain?
Hold on, before you, because I'm glad you said that. What you said on the other show is, "I'm loving life. I choose to."
Yeah.
You saying it like you lose the choice if you explore these other things.
To an extent, I feel like there's a possibility because some people may not be willing to do the work.
What does that have to do with you?
That's what I'm saying. If something is laying dormant, it may trigger me because, like Reggie was saying, versus what I deserve versus what I expect.
Yeah.
I might start expecting something that I just don't even expect no more.
But you don't deserve to get it out.
I do deserve to get it out. I agree with you on that one for sure. Yeah. I do deserve to get it out.
What you said.
And when I get it out, you may deserve to be cut off.
and that might not meet your expectations. all of it is fine.
Yeah, we're still growing. We're still growing.
Yeah.
Man, I love life right now, bro. Like I said in the thing, I'm really in a space of everything is gonna work out.
Yeah.
Everything is okay. Don't beat up on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Be patient. We've lived life long enough in a constant state of trying to figure things out or be worried or impatient or is this going like that's gotta cease to exist at some point where you can embrace the now. Good things start happening, man, and you ain't experienced it for a long period of time. You'll be saying, this is only for so long.
Don't even acknowledge it.
That's a horrible place to live in when you praying and talking to God. That's a horrible place to, it should be a horrible feeling to say you believe and have doubt. I believe, but, in any given moment now, no, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that because your thoughts will really create your reality.
I'm working on it daily. Daily.
You have to constantly remind yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. It's a part of renewing. It's a part of renewing because it's wired up there. It's wired for us to think that way and move that way and do things.
That's what this morning was, man. One of the old songs I was listening to Walter Hawkins, old school gospel. Mm-hmm. My mom used to be a choir director. That probably makes a sense for a lot of it. But it's called Thank You, Lord, for All You've Done for Me. And the song is simple, but it's talking about the contrast of what life was and what it is. Mm-hmm. How could you not be grateful?
With that being said, it's two grown men having a conversation. How could I not be grateful? Really speak my mind, humility really kept me alive. This generation kill you, counsel you cause of your pride. Woe to those who playing victim get pushed to the side. Accountability changed my life, I was living a lie. Nowadays you strike a man, ego get hit with that fire. Now you doing life or taking a life, you stuck on the inside. Now you playing victim, redefining your definition.